Finding out that he really truly is just on some Aqua Teen Hunger Force shit. Like where he's just like Shake and like Mr. Phillips is Meatwad and the game warden is Carl.
I've been telling
The game warden's Carl.
hear out and 1,000 voices will cry out to save us, and I'll say, maybe. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. We're over here in the Burlington bar. We're hanging out with House Burlington. We're hanging out with the Watchers in the bar. And we are doing Watchmen, episode 3 of season 1. What's the name of this one again?
She was killed by space junk. There's so many.
Is that, I'm just seeing a big blue dong.
Yeah.
When I feel like
she
space,
got killed.
Big blue space
Murdered
junk.
Murdered her silk Spectre.
He was hopping into that pussy. That's not what they're talking about.
I think they were winking.
This is the first like hardcore kind of book smart episode. Like, not that I don't think that you could watch it, but holy shit, would it be helpful?
This episode's gonna be very book smart. Therefore, it makes only sense the only actress who can convey all this information to us is Jean Smart.
It's Jean Smart.
Yeah. But it is informing us of like, if you're wondering what the hell happened to the original Watchmen, this is your episode.
If you guys want to check out the full rewatch, hit us up at patreon.com/SeanTankTop, and we are going to do this right now. Let's do it. These pods, he's become like a godlike figure. That people like literally
Who's
kind of...
Who's paying for this? The government?
I'd be so mad if my tax dollars went to this.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we see older, 30 years later, Silky has adopted she's taken the name.
In her early life, she was doing it her mom's way, where it's all like magazine covers and celebrity status.
Yeah, totally.
And then in her older age, she's like, nah, Dad was right.
Release the hostage.
This is definitely Batman.
Is he doing it? No,
Because she's like rich assholes who like to beat up people.
He's even doing the Batman voice.
Where is she?
Robert Pattinson really needs to like exfoliate or do something.
Oh God, yeah.
Definitely the eye roll moment where it's like, how'd you know it wouldn't stop? And she just doesn't say anything. I was like, yeah.
Because she wanted to murder him.
She's into it, like maybe a little too much so. She's killed by space junk. Big old blue dick in the sky.
I love her like mouse glove. She has a special mouse glove.
A special mouse glove.
It's like stop being so precious.
Like both of her former lovers are in like boxes that I come in and I feed you. I come in and I confide in you. They're close when she needs them to be, but they're far away. Okay, I'm sorry. This fucking guy.
Evil, big bad.
So I think I said this in the last one.
Any
movie where a politician offers you all of their resources, bad guy.
Yeah.
Bad guy.
He's the 7th Cavalry leader, and he created them to destroy them.
Maybe he's that guy in the video.
Yeah.
And he created his own villain that he could be like, look, I vanquished this. He created his own squid.
I love how she's in her frame.
Yeah. People have been screenshotting
him.
They've been screenshotting.
Like, what does he look like? Who does he look like?
Mr. Phillips.
Who does he look like?
Mr. Phillips.
All of his clones are basically clones of John.
Of John Osterman.
Interesting. I mean, everybody's been saying that maybe because Damon Lindelof and Justin Theroux have had a big long relationship. He could be a really good Dr. Manhattan.
Why not?
The Prime Minister of Canada?
No, he's saying, oh my God.
Oh wait, did you see that?
Yeah, well, he likes painting himself up in colored paint.
I dressed up in an Aladdin costume and put makeup on. I shouldn't have done that.
Jennifer Aniston's boyfriend.
Oh, the guy, the red plume
leftovers.
guy from Last Jedi.
3 heroes die, and they all show up at the pearly gates.
We learned that all 3 of these heroes who are in hell in this joke are in some form of
hell.
Of prison. Night Owl is literally in the hole.
They're banished.
He's in fucking Guantanamo Bay or some shit. And then Ozymandias, we obviously see he's in some sort of, I think, prison of his own making.
There we go. Talking about the Turner Diaries.
Turner Diaries,
No, sir.
Did any of you think for a hot second it was the actor from Silicon Valley?
Jared? I did think it was Jared for like a second.
Sorry for not pretending that I don't know who you are because we're supposed to leave famous people alone.
Like, I'm not a fanboy kind of thing. It's like,
I'm a student of history. Show some respect.
I'm sorry. You had Andy Warhol paint your fucking face.
Yeah, you're on the cover of Esquire.
You were literally in the zenith of this shit. People are not going to ever not ask you about that shit.
It's like when Jason Biggs is just trying to walk down the street and somebody's just like,
Pie fucker.
Pie fucker, right?
Yeah.
Was it warmed up? Was it sticky? Was it stickier before or after?
He didn't actually stick his penis in that pie.
Oh, you know he did. That's how you elicit that type of reaction from Eugene Levy, you know?
Who the fuck are you? Special Agent Lori Blake. Who the fuck are you?
The most fun that I had in this episode was watching, because she interacts with everybody in this new troupe of heroes.
That was so nice of the Chicago Police Department to let them film in Home and Square.
Oh my god. Too real, Max.
Right.
So it's a racist detector.
It's a racist detector. He's like, no.
It's an oversight.
No, like, that's what it is, though, buddy.
Is like, well, what can you tell me about yourself? It's like, well, I go to these pods. My fucking ex has been leaving me on unread for about fucking 30 years.
It's like, you know how hard it is to find an owl sitter on such short notice.
Yeah, right.
There's always been these sort of parallels. Is this the Vite, like, faked assassination attempt?
Yeah. The
I'm
politician
assuming-
guy is the new Vite.
Not earlier, but Red Scare and Looking Glass.
Oh, nice.
I'm heading for the last roundup.
I'd have been like, fuck you, you're gonna make me sing at your funeral.
Oh my
That motivates you to then die first.
Just to get out of having to sing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first so I don't have to sing fucking Friends in Low Places at Tank Top's funeral.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Oh, dude, who the fuck told you? That was supposed to be a surprise.
And then he's gonna, it's not a surprise, we know you. And then you gotta hope that, you know, you kick the bucket before you have to sing Tom Jones at my funeral. I'll be like, I got friends in low places. Right, Sean?
It's connected to my heart, so if it stops beating, you're all fucking dead!
False flag operation.
Let me tell you one thing right now. That Senator Justine Jr., it was all set up, ladies and gentlemen. And you'd be right, Alex Jones.
Yeah.
This is gnarly. And then we get to kill Don Johnson again.
I dream that, like, my corpse could be used so heroically. I would use my body as a bullet shield.
Yeah. So he's trying to send people to space. This is like he's trying to
Escape or something. I think
Like-
he's trying to get out of here.
I think we're gonna find out maybe that his agenda is that he actually doesn't have one, and that
just chilling.
he's a bit of a red herring.
He imprisoned himself, and now he's trying to unimprison himself.
Yeah, right.
And then the black freighter flag is the point of no return, I'm guessing.
Oh.
This is exacting.
Yeah, the you shall not pass.
I hate that
Also, what's with Scar and causing buffaloes to stampede?
He like.
Is there a baby Simba?
Long live the king.
You know, Scar's got a scar.
Yeah, right?
That's a Mr. Phillips.
It's a toll. He has a mustache.
So they just keep him quartered in this.
In the ground.
It's on the ground.
House arrest, essentially. I want that kind of conclusion where maybe, like, rather than him concocting this new supervillain plan, we find out that he really truly is just on some Aqua Teen Hunger Force shit. Like, where he's just like Shake and like Mr. Phillips is Meatwad, and the game warden is Carl.
I've been telling
The game warden's Scar.
I told you, hey, you stay on your side of the yard, you stay away from all my buffalo.
So I've been seeing you over there, trying to call you Ozzy, make you feel real comfortable, but you keep coming over and killing all my buffalo.
Wait, Meatwad is Crookshanks.
I know what you mean. Come over there and try to blow up everybody's things like that. We can just stay, man. I'm just gonna make you some cake.
I can't wait to be the lead in your play. I'm gonna be Mr. Manhattan.
I'm loving this Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
God.
got the crossover event of the year.
Number one in the hood, G.
Here we
Hey,
go.
you
We
could-
get it. And he looks kind of silly.
Yeah.
like a
Like I said, you
goofball.
show hero costumes and natural lighting.
Yeah, he looks kind of silly. And
Cut to the new Ozzy Mendez.
Whoa!
I didn't even see it. It was so right there.
Baboon.
Yeah.
He
You know-
probably was pissed that that guy did a real heart thing, but
yeah.
This
They're always
motherfucker
striving-
knew I was gonna double cross him, so he double crossed me. What an asshole!
Fucking proud shacks, man. I like that they're adversarial, and I think that they're both really strong in this.
I guess I thought that this was what Looking Glass and her were gonna have, but now now we're gonna have to go a different route.
Sure as shit can't exhume him now.
Everything kind of worked out. I mean, whatever. They were gonna find out that he was like doing nose beers all night. Who cares?
Nose beers.
Like,
Maybe my favorite way of ever describing cocaine ever.
I did a couple 2 tree nose beers.
Dude, it's at 55,
It-
keeping that
I mean,
schedule.
Okay, I'll tell you. It was a bust.
She's a great character. I'm excited. They moved her appropriately forward. A character like, I don't know, Sarah Connor, in T2, or, or Jamie Lee Curtis in the new Halloween. There's been a lot of growth.
Right,
That we get to kind of uncover, which I think is exactly how the fuck you have to do it.
She's been doing this since she was 16. It was so good. It was
great.
so good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
As a door guy, this is what when drunks want to see my manager, I'm literally like, oh no, oh no. It's not like they hired me because they trust me to tell who's a drunk dipshit and who's not.
And then you turn to message like, let me tell you one thing. So
Yeah.
You're not going to set one more step inside of this establishment.
Little do they know, my boss is Jeremy Irons. Just he comes in on horseback.
Good work, Mr. Hensgen.
How would you like to be the new Mr. Henry?
Scott. Oh, I was...
So she keeps
this
it there.
has-
Does she fap into her own issue of Esquire?
Yes.
I mean, if I ended up on Esquire,
This-
old girl's putting some work in.
There's not even like a thingy.
Yeah.
They have the really good ones have the thingy.
First of all, that
right.
that thing though would damage even like Lexington Steele's girlfriend.
Nah, it's not just a vibrator.
Uh-huh.
It's not just like you turn it on and it shakes.
Right.
It's got to be something
Sure.
ess to it. It's Chekhov's dildo. If we don't find out how this thing works, I'm Chekhov's dildo.
The assholes down here still think you give a shit.
Like, right here's the first time that she ever breaks.
Yeah.
And it's because Jean Smart is a fucking phenomenal actress.
This is her little therapy sessions.
Because she's the only human who's been on Mars.
Yep.
She has physically
That's
set foot.
true.
She
Oh my
has
God,
physically
yeah.
set foot on Mars.
And this is
then
how
they
he
dr-
is this how he flirts? But she thinks that it's
She thinks it's
she thinks
Manhattan.
he's negging.
He's negging her.
He's negging her with a car.
No, this is the Dr. Manhattan.
That was a you up.
That was a poke.
Oh.
That was, like,
Oh, here we
Hey.
go. Lady True. She's
She's
the head of the
new-
corporation.
CEO of the Wayland
Yeah.
Yutani Skynet. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm for sure interested in what the fuck all this
I
is.
don't know what any of it is.
Yeah. So she's talking to somebody about this.
That was Looking
That was
Glass.
Looking
Was
Glass.
that Looking Glass?
In his civvies.
In his civvies, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. He's literally just coming.
He just
up with,
launched them, Mr. Phillips.
coming up with more and
out of
more,
a catapult.
like
Into the
more
sun.
and more weird ass ways to kill Mr. Phillips.
Yeah. This is not gonna happen. I'm so certain this is not gonna happen. But what if
Wait. Is this one of your famous Littlefinger's gonna cut a deal with the White Walker?
Yeah.
Dr.
Theory,
Manhattan,
which I love that
which
clip, by the
which would have beaten Cersei staring out a window for 8
Damn
episodes.
straight. Damn straight. We appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us. Check us out at patreon.com/OnTakeTop.
Yeah.
For a bunch of extra stuff for the uncut, all the extra bullshit that we.
The uncut gigantic blue.